Greetings, humans, greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, people. That's where bears live. You are listening to YouTube's #1 review show by a bear. It's great to have all of you here with us here today. I had to take a little siesta the other time out there. Oh, for reasons that we won't get into. Ay, 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 ay. Anyways, good to be back. Good to be back with each and every one of you out there. Hope to have a great show for you here today. You know what, people? It is. Most people don't know it. A bear is, bears aren't very well known about their knowledge of time. But it is, people. It is a brand new, what they call a month, apparently. I have no idea, but let's get into it. We do this every single month. That would be the months of, people. The months of. Let's get right on into it because, oh, for crying out loud, Bear. Professional show one of these days. Hi, everyone. How are you today? Let's just chit-chat here for just a moment while Bear scrambles to get going here with what he's trying to get done with the show he's trying to do. Yada, yada, yada. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Anyways, I hope all of you are doing well out there as Bear continues to vamp out here, trying to get his month of up for you good people. It is May, people. Most people don't know about the month of May, but we'll tell each and every one of you here in just a moment all about the lovely month of May and all the great national days of here. So, or national month of, I should say. National months of. So let's get to it. Pretty good, people, now that we've got it on the old screen here, because Beer's trying to do a little bit of show prep here, and then totally forgot about doing. And the one thing that he's going to do right up front, people. That's how the show goes, people. May not starting off well for professional shows, people. Professional shows. P-Money is here to enjoy the first show of the month. Well, there we go. See? That's how it works. Bear just had to vamp it out just a little bit there to make sure that everything works. Anyways, people. May, month of National Day Calendar. National Returning Youth Month. It is also National Returning Chatters Month, apparently. It's great to have all of you here. National Miniature Garden Month. If you got the little teeny tiny garden out there, it is your month, people. Just make sure you don't have any tasty flowers out there for, the wild animals to enjoy. Sometimes the deer come across. And, the lovely flowers out there just reaching for the sunshine. And the deer are like, oh, wow, that's right on level with my mouth here. Let me chew and enjoy. And then you come out, you're like, oh, where did all my flowers go? Well, it's the deer, people. It is the deer. People, it is Jewish American Heritage Month, people. Make sure you remind the people over there at Columbia and, UCLA and a couple of the other places. Remind them of Jewish American Heritage Month. Preferably with maybe some hickory just over the top of the head there. Just make sure that they remember. Make sure that they remember out there. I'm going to see Marc here. It's been a while. I'll go ahead and project a professional show in 2025. Maybe. Maybe, he says. Maybe. And May is also not starting out a great month for Tampa Bay. Oh, for crying out loud, P-Money. You couldn't let it go. Couldn't let Bear go. Just like, how long are we into this? Not even 5 minutes in, P-Money. Gosh dang you, P. Oh, for crying out loud. All right. Here we go. People say, Bear, don't start off your show with sports talk. They want to see the National Month of comics, yada, yada, yada. I mean, you gotta have one. No, gosh darn it. Anybody wants me to get into this? We'll get into it, people. All right, listen. Being honest here. Bear used to love the National Football League. Oh, enjoyed all the games on the Sunday. Oh, it was great. You want to know who Bear's favorite team was at the time? It was the Bear Vikings. It was the Vikings. They couldn't get anywhere, but whatever. And then several years ago, it wasn't actually the kneeling. It wasn't the kneeling that took Bear away. It was actually the stupid refs that would make just insane calls all the time. Okay, listen, we understand. Refs aren't, they're not. They're not perfect people out here. Hi, Marc. Good to have you here. I apologize. Gonna go on a rant here. Refs aren't perfect people out there, but we want to make sure that, hey, every once in a while you make a mistake. You don't have your glasses on. Yada, yada, yada. I got the kneeling help. It didn't. It didn't. But the refs, they really got to bear. Every single call it would be, oh, well, let's review this for 10 minutes. Ah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so Bear lost interest. Got a little interested in hockey over there. Being from Florida, you don't have that many people interested in hockey. So now we have not only one, but two championship caliber teams battling it out, mano-a-mano in the state of Florida. The dang refs. The gosh darn dang refs, B-Money. Not one, not two, but 3 goals taken away. 2 in the same game, man. That ain't right. That ain't right, man. Ticked off. Bear is ticked off. Probably one of the. I didn't even mind. I minded, but the Colorado game. Okay, they were offsides. Too many men. Whatever. That's fine. Yada yada. How can you make 2 terrible calls? 2. One game. Gosh darn it. All right, anyways, I apologize. All of you out there that don't care about hockey, don't care about sports, I apologize. Gosh darn it, P Money. There you go. I'm gonna have Amy here. Thank you, Amy, for saving Bear. Thank you so much. I this close to taking away P Money's wrench. It's the only one here with a wrench. So wait, no, Amy does have a wrench. You're on thin ice. Thin ice, P Money. Thin ice out there. Oh no, sports ball. Puck is being a beer. That's true. That's true. Hey, I say, get the hucking venting out of the way at the beginning. Most of the people that showed up have already disappeared. This is Bear. We can't take the hockey talk. Can't take it, man. We don't care about your team getting called not once but twice for goaltender interference when they didn't even freaking interfere with the goaltender. Not once. Not even one. I mean, they might have said a bad word to him, but that was about it. That was about it. And then, of course, John Cooper had to come out and apologize for making the comment of goalies in dresses or goalies in skirts. And it's like, oh, for crying out loud, do we have to apologize for that? Anyhow, Global Employee Health and Fitness Month, people. We're trying to get back on track here. Professional show. Bear needs some better speech and language month. Oh, I've got some words out there. Got some words here, people. We are doing the May month of, if you got here late. ALS Awareness Month. I was not aware. Skin Cancer Awareness Month, people. Good thing Bear doesn't have to worry about that. He's got a nice, thick coat of fur. At National Preservation Month, people. I hope they told that to the people that tore down all the statues. National Wildfire Awareness Month, people. It is almost to be fire season here. They are burning left and right out here. Left and right. There's got it's like, okay, let me dodge it this way. No. It's a fire over there. Oh, okay, let me go this way. Ah, no, there's another fire. So Bear is quite aware of National Wildfire Awareness Month. National Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Month, people. Get your purple ribbons out. National Foster Care Month. What the heck is going on? It's foster care. We'll kind of looks like a modern day TV commercial. I saw one the other day. It was, let's see, it was a black father, one would assume, a Hispanic mother, and they had an Asian child. And I'm like, how the hell did that work? So, somebody slept with the postman, I think. Correct your, let me get it straight here. Straight to back here. Correct your posture month, people. Make sure you're sitting right. Or standing right. Not like this fella here where he's all bent over, hunched over. I mean, you don't want to look like Igor out there. Yeah, yes, master, yes. There you go. Correct your posture. International Drum Month. You probably didn't hear that because I was on the freaking towel, but that's all right. International Drum Month. National Dental Care Month, people. Celiac Disease Awareness Month. You gotta have your gluten free. Ah, for crying out loud. Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome Awareness Month for zebras. Those poor zebras. Won't somebody think of the zebras? Well, I guess you'll think about it for a month here. National Asparagus Month. Ah, the devil's vegetable. Ah, how terrible. I don't care if you put cheese on there or not. Asparagus. More people die each year from choking on asparagus than a lot of other things, people. You would be shocked. You would be shocked out there, people. And including shocked, it is National Stroke Awareness Month, people. Nearly had a stroke doing that rant just a moment ago. National Moving Month, people. National Brain... It's not the Brain Tumor Awareness Month. National Mental Health Awareness Month, people. Beer's gonna need it for more than a month here, people. Sturge Weber Syndrome Awareness Month? What the heck? What is going on there? I hope that's not a black eye. I have no idea what's going on with Sturge Weber Syndrome, but there you are. Motorcycle Safety Awareness Month, people. National Military Appreciation Month. Melanoma Awareness Month. It's National Water Safety Month out here, people. National Chamber Music Month. Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Wait, hold on. Asian? Why can't they split that up? I mean, Asian's like the biggest continent anyways. And Pacific Islands? I mean, they're all over the place. How can you? They should just split that. And by the way, I mean, seriously, that's the picture we're going to go with. Seriously? Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Probably waiting for Joe Biden's uncle to come floating down from the sky out there for dinner later on. National Mediterranean Diet Month. National Strawberry Month. People, it's National Salsa Month. Also National Salad Month. I had no idea. National Recommitment Month. Right here, people. Beer is going to recommit 2025-2026 timeframe to do a professional show. One of these days, I will recommit to that. National Photography Month, people. Gotta be aware of your Lyme disease, people. Those deer not only eating the flowers, but also spreading Lyme disease. Ooh, it's National Hamburger Month. All right. Excellent. P-Mike says, ooh, salsa month. Now any chance to eat more nachos. I'm all in on it. Don't forget about National Hamburger Month, people. Dear knows what he's going to be eating tomorrow. National Get Caught Reading Month. Well, you caught me. You caught Bear reading. National Egg Month. National Blood Pressure Education Month. All right, calm down, Bear. Calm. Just take a moment here. Take a moment for his blood pressure to go down from stinking P-Money reminding Bear about the almost sweep out there. At least we got one. At least we got one. National Bike Month? Yes, Mark, it is National Barbecue Month, people. I don't know how you could go with barbecue and burgers. Let's go ahead and do them at the same time. Older Americans Month. Date Your Mate Month. I mean, I guess maybe they need to have like a Date Your Mistress Month. You know, a couple months later. Date Your Mistress Month. National Inventors Month. American Cheese Month. And that's it. That's it, people. Beer is intolerant of cheese out there. Unless it's been aged. Unless it's been aged, people. How do you classify an older American? I was going to say if you constantly use Twitter, but man, oh man, there's some old geezers out there that are using Twitter. The freaking Twitter boomers out there. Let's see. How would you? How would you? I know how. Oh, Thank you, Marc. Great. A great transition. Great transition right here. Because we've got. If you feel old from hearing this next article, that probably means that you're celebrating Older Americans Month here. That would be from let's see, this was comicbook.com. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, let's ponder. Let's ponder what we're thinking about here as far as older Americans. And let's not try to point too many fingers out there as far as getting a show prepped out there. You want to have your show prepped ahead of time and not doing it during the show because you got some great transitions. And then you got to kind of vamp just for a moment or two before you go to that great transition that you had. Oops, not that. Where am I? Come up here, do the thing with the thing. Here we are. If you feel old, out there, Marvel previews Star Wars: The Phantom Menace 25th anniversary, people. The comic tells never-before-seen revelatory stories set before, during, and after Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, people. Marc says, why? Why? Well, I'll tell you why. I had a dream. I was a Jedi. Before he was Darth Vader, he was Anakin. Annie, oh, the lovable Annie. Skywalker, a 9-year-old slave on the remote planet of Tatooine. Aren't they all remote planets? Is that kind of the definition of a planet? They're kind of remote. I don't know. Whatever. Please no, it's already gone. No, sir. No, it's not. It's right. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, dear. Do the thing with the thing. It's right here. There it is. P-Money asked for it by name, people. Let's see, with the guidance of Qui-Gon Jinn. I hope I pronounced that right. The teaching of his future master, Obi-Wan Kenobi, the slave boy, the chosen one, and pod racer with a high midichlorian count, was destined to become a heroic Jedi Knight. And the future evil Sith Lord Darth Vader. The story of Anakin Skywalker begins in episode 1. That would make sense. The Phantom Menace, the first chapter of George Lucas's Star Wars prequel trilogy. The story starts even earlier in this comic book 25th anniversary special on stands today, people, May 1st, in time for the prequel's return to theaters on May 3rd and Star Wars Day on May 4th. The special is told from Anakin's perspective and set before, during, and after the events of the film. It's pronounced Qui, pronounced like sky. I'm disappointed, Bear. I don't care. Don't care. Written by Greg Pak and with art by Will Sliney. Sliney? I don't know, man. The art doesn't look that great, so I don't care. And a cover by Phil Noto. The 36-page comic features never-before-seen revelatory stories exploring the earliest days and secret inner life of Anakin Skywalker. His mother, Shimmy? Is that how you pronounce it? S-H-M-I? Shimmy Skywalker. I had no idea her name was Shimmy Skywalker. kind of sounds like a pole dancer name. She went from Candy to Shimmy out there. Shimmy Skywalker. The diplomatic Jedi Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi, young Queen Padme of Naboo, and the Gungan Jar Jar Binks. We all know Jar Jar. All appear in the one-shot. Oh boy. Which begins with Anakin's dream as a laser sword-wielding Jedi who frees Tatooine slaves. Yes, indeed. I was 8 when New Hope came out, so for my formative years, Star Wars was synonymous with the original trilogy of Paxton and his statement. But I delved deeper into the prequels, and when I came on board as the writer of Marvel's Darth Vader comics, watching and rewatching all of them, and I found myself dazzled by the long game George Lucas was playing in laying out the tragedy of Darth Vader. Oh, the poor guy. It's been an absolute thrill to continue that legacy by revisiting The Phantom Menace with new scenes from the point of a young Anakin Skywalker, people. There you are. On sale May 1st. That's today, people. That's right here today. Please, I need something, says Marc. Let's see. Oh, what a boring cover. Yeah, they didn't even have, what was his name? The other Sith Lord. God, what was his name? The one with the two lightsabers. He's like, I don't have one lightsaber. I got two, man, two. And then they killed him. Well, not really. They just cut him in half. Spoiler alert. And then he came back for, was it Solo? He was like in a wheelchair or something like that. I'm like, I'm the new Sith, whatever his name was. Darth Maul. Thank you, P-Money. That's why Bear has the chat out here. That's why you can see Bear is a Star Trek fan, not a Star Wars fan. Why did you ask for this, P-Money, says Marc. Why? Any chance Jar Jar gets killed off in any of these comics? No, I'm sorry. He's alive for all of it. Alive for all of it, people. Well, let me do this. Let's go from one comic to another out here, people. We ought to check in on old Gary Shipman out here. Whoa, hold on. He actually went up. 13,488, 200 backers. Bear's gonna take credit for that one, man. Bear's been pushing this quite a bit, so he's gotta take the old victory lap. So if you're one of the ones out there without God Titan, thank you. You're gonna enjoy the book. Great book out there. Go check out the episode that we had. It was two episodes ago. Titans was the name of it. It actually had Nikita Kucherov on the cover there. Frickin' Nikita Kucherov. Why? Anyhow, you can go check that out. So congratulations, Gary. Congratulations. I never did find out if anyone knows. Let Bear know if he did win his award there at the C2E2 out there. Poor John Malin got slightly detained for 5 minutes by hired goons. And then let back in. Everybody's like, "Oh wow, that's just amazing. That's incredible. The new Rosa Parks." Calm down, people. He just got detained for a couple minutes and got back out. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal, but there you go. A big deal would be Titan Mousemite, Volume 3, Miasma, 13,488. Go check it out, people. Go check it out. Hired Goons. Yes, Hired Goons. Go watch the video. Hired Goons. Hired Goons out there. So there you go. There is that. We usually check in on Uncle Lee. Let's check in on him. $614,063. So not doing too shabby out there. By the way, Bear does go through it, try to do it every once in a while. Let's see. We had Black and White. That went out of demand. How do you pronounce that? It's no longer in demand. Let's put it that way. Black and White and also a Grand Prix also ended out. So hopefully you were able to get yours. You can still get Kid Carter though. Still get that 115,000. Good job, Aaron. Good job, sir. So yeah, once again, good old Gary out here doing well. Hopefully he does better. I completely forgot that I backed Shinobi Sasquatch. Well, some things will come to those who wait and wait and wait and wait some more. Wait some more after that. Still waiting. But not for Titan out there. You order it right now, you're gonna get it with Gary's unique version of packaging. Very interesting out there. All right, let me get back to it. Let me get back into it here, people. Once again, Bear's internet, or excuse me, yeah, well, the internet, but the emails screwed up for Bear. So if there's been some excellent updates out there for you people, I apologize. Bear is Not doing well with the email out there. Gosh darn it. Anyway, good job, Gary. Good job. Good job, sir. All right, let me get out of this. Let's see, where was it here? Yada yada. Because we actually have some very important news here, people. Close to Bear's heart. Close to Bear's heart. It would be his stomach, people. It would be his stomach. You know, a lot of people say, oh, we need to just, destroy Disney and burn it down and all that stuff. They actually have some very interesting things out there, including one of their restaurants is actually a Michelin star winner at freaking Disney, people. At Disney. So let's check it out here. From the New York Post and Andrea Diaz. Oh, let me see. Hold on one second. It didn't say who the author was there. Comicbook.com. Whatever. The Magic Kingdom now has Michelin Magic too. That would be Victoria and Albert's at Disney World. Disney. There's too many Disneys here. At Disney World. Disney World's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. The first theme park eatery to earn a Michelin star, people. There you go. A Michelin star restaurant at Disney charging 3 to 4 times what the food and service is actually worth. That's true. Actually, I need to leave it in the description. I forgot to do that, but I actually had an interesting video that's Bear checked out a while ago. So let me play that while we read the article here. Let me see if I can get to it. This was kind of a fellow who's kind of, I don't know, a Disney fanboy, I guess. He was able to get into there. Bear checked this out, gosh, probably 2-3 months ago or so that he went there and checked it out. So let's play along and kind of let you kind of see what was going on. It's very unique that he was able to do this. They don't allow people to normally film while they're doing this sort of stuff. So I thought this was really interesting. You know, the waiter comes around and kind of delivers all the food, and it's very personal. They got somebody there with a harp going on. Really classy out there. Apparently, you have to have like a 6 month reservation in advance. Of course, you got to get on the phone like right away at like 6 in the morning or something like that to be able to reserve your spot. So it goes really quickly. But I thought this was kind of interesting video here. The restaurant at the happiest place on earth offers 2 menus. A standard bill of fare at the low price of $295, and the chef's tasting menu, which runs $395. That would be per person, people, per person. The optional wine or zero proof pairing starts at $155 per guest. Why is this guy talking? I want to see the. Gosh dang it! Let's see the freaking food, man, not your bald head. 1 second here, people. Skip it. There we go. There's the menu right there. Pretty cool. So, like, you don't. The chef chooses what you're going to eat. You're just going to get the menu to say, here's the order that you're going to get fed. But you don't get to choose what you're going to eat. You know, for $400 a person, you figure you should be able to choose, but that's all right. The restaurant also offers waterless, an ornate coffee and tea service, and a rare collection of more than 500 wines from 35 regions. The Orlando spot has a strict formal dress code and does not allow children under 10. Wonder if they allow bears. We'll have to find that out. A 6 months reservation plus about $1 million lying around to spend. That's true. Well, you don't have to. The guy here, he got in. He just went to the restaurant. They didn't have to pay for going into the park. So if you're just going to the restaurant, I think they're going into the kitchen here, which is kind of interesting. So you don't have to pay for the park. You can just go to the actual thing there at the, what was it called? I think it's right there at Epcot, if I'm not mistaken. The World Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. So pretty interesting. Very interesting. It continues. It says, you can't buy a fast pass for this location. A seat at the fine dining oasis. Cont is by no means an easy reservation. according to the Michelin Guide. If you can't make your exclusive reservation, a $100 per person fee is applied for cancellations. The setting is ornate and the pacing is that of a leisurely 3-hour waltz orchestrated by gracious brigade of veteran servers, according to Michelin, which noted the kitchen is helmed by Chef Matthew Soares. And I think this one it was a lady, so they must have switched that one out here. Who cooks with contemporary verve and draws on influences spanning from Asia to the Nordics, people. And they kind of rotate their menus. So I think the dining menu that they got was like right around Easter. It might have been before that, so it's kind of like a late winter, early spring kind of theme to it. I think. Although the Michelin judges approved of Victoria and Albert's, many people online disagreed after learning of the high price tag, including Marc. He says the overall look of the location doesn't give me the $500 per person idea. It's the ambiance. It's the ambiance, Marc. You're paying for ambiance, sir. And tiny little. You'll see if it goes on long enough. You'll see the little tiny little. I think this is an appetizer. The tiny little food that he gets. I'm sure it's a great experience and super fancy, but no thanks. I'm out. No chance I'm spending $300 per person to eat some food, one user wrote on Reddit, referring to the cheapest 7-course tasting menu option. A crazy overpriced, another user griped. Michelin star restaurants in New York City don't even cost that much, except for the very best, like 11 Madison Park, which is only $335. That's not true. We talked about the sushi place that was like $600. Get out of here. And their servings are even tinier. Post-pandemic, Disney raised prices across the board, hiking the cost of admission, parking tickets, merchandise, and food. Customers griped in a recent study that the Mouse House has, quote, lost its magic. As new data shows, that tickets to Disney World and Disneyland theme parks have climbed more than 3,871%. Oh, in the last 50 years. Yeah, keeps up with inflation, I guess. Dwarfing increases in visitors' wages as well as the cost of rent and gas. However, the Michelin judges disagreed with Victoria and Albert's critics, claiming that it offers, quote, a kind of magic rarely seen these days. There you go, Marc. Rarely, rarely seen. Look at that. Look at that magic right there. That little tiny little one bite of whatever the hell he's eating. Oh no, he's gonna take 2 bites. No, sir, come on. You gotta take 1 bite. 1 bite, sir. Great, you finish all 3 plates in 1 bite. In 3 bites. 3 bites. You gotta spread it out just a little bit. Just a little bit. Look at there. You got the music being played. Oh, it's so grand. Oh, it's like being on the Titanic. What could happen? What's the worst that could happen, really? They're saying, look, here's our bottle of wine that you can buy for the low price of another $100 or $200 or $300. You're all wealthy, aren't you? You're all just, magnates of some kind out here. You can afford it. You can afford the wine. Why not, man? Why not? But no, I don't want to see your bald head again. Crying out loud. Let me. Oops, nope, not that. Come on, man. Do thing with the thing. Thing with the thing, Bear. Thing with the thing. Where are we? There we go. There's a little tiny bit of food. They make the plates really big. So then the little tiny bit of food that they give you is even smaller looking. It's like they bring out like a microscope to help you out. Like, oh wow, there it is. Now I can see it. Is there a dress code? There is. There is, sir. Or can I go in there with a I love DeSantis t-shirt? I'm sure you would be thrown out into the alligator festooned lagoon in front of Disney World there. Just be a heave ho, heave ho. No, even this guy is wearing, well, he's not a suit and tie, but, he's not wearing a baseball cap, so I guess that's good. Ooh, little tiny Little tiny food? Drink? I'm not really sure. Not really sure. As long as you have a coat and trousers. I think the trousers is the most important part. And good dress shoes. Bear has none of those. I guess he's not allowed. Because he's not allowed inside the fancy Disney World restaurant. Which I don't know why people are complaining. I mean, it's only like, $50 or $100 cheaper than just like, your normal hot dog and soda drink at Disney World. So it's that much more, for crying out loud. Not much more. Let's see. Any other stuff? Let's see. He's still talking. There you go. There's some delicious something. I have no idea. Just shove it in your mouth and smile. See? There you go. There you go. That's all you got to do for $500. Just shove it in your mouth and smile, people. I think this is it's like Wagyu steak. You get like one little sliver. They cut it with a razor blade. Cut it with a razor blade. It says, here's your steak. Eat it. Eat it, people. Go to eat salmon at a fancy restaurant for $500. Better have more than just a little sliver of salmon in there. More than just a little sliver. Little sliver. Let's see. Do they have any? Let's see if they have any dessert. There's the desserts. Yeah, some sort of winter, like it's some sort of winter theme that they had going on there. So there is that. Again, the big plates with the little teeny tiny dessert that you have going on there. Little teeny tiny. There's nothing to that table. No decorations. No patterns on the table spread. The chairs look uncomfortable. The waiters probably smell. The music is horrible. I don't think Marc is going to ever go to this restaurant. Ever. Unless, well, I don't know. Marc, if somebody paid for you to go to the fancy Disney World restaurant, would you go for free? Can't even afford a Candle Opera. Well, there's like two different dining rooms, so I don't know if they've got the fancy dining room or the unfancy dining room. Looks awful for that price, he says. Looks awful. Well, there we are, people. Apparently, not many fans of Disney's $500 per person meal at their fancy, extravagant restaurant that none of us could probably get into for various reasons, including just being able to get in on the reservation list. Couldn't do it at all. So, anyways, wanted to show that for you good people out there enjoying your meals out there. Probably eating hamburgers. What was the other one? Salsa. Eating some salsa out there and saying, Bear, I really wish that I had an extra $500 to spend on, a tiny little piece of steak and what I assume would be a thought of what could be possibly a salad, what you'd find at the end of the bowl after somebody got done eating there. There you are. There you are, people. There you are. They would have to pay for my plane ticket too, says Peabody. Well, and the stay, says Marc. Well, man, oh man. That's resorts. Let's add another $1,000 or so per night. That's true. Well, you wouldn't have to walk very far. You just go right downstairs. Not that far. There you go. You can stay there. Go to Epcot. Oh, you can go to what was the name of it? Not Drinky. What was the name of the Benny, the trash bin that they have at Epcot, where everybody goes to, get totally sloshed and just kind of like hang on to the pole there and kind of they're able to put their drink down on Benny. So I had that story a while back. Benny, the trash bin at Epcot. So there you are. There you go, people. There you are. Well, I know Bear knows his audience very well. Very well. We did our comic story. We of course did our food story. So you know what the next story is going to be coming up. Everyone's favorite. That's right, people. Say it with me. We're gonna do soap opera news. That's right, people. From Deadline, Loretta Lice. The Bold, Bear's favorite, The Bold and the Beautiful, brings back popular actor And shocking reveal, I didn't see this coming, quite honestly. Spoiler alert, people, watch out. You haven't watched the episode. Plenty of spoilers ahead here, people. They say, talk about a major do-over on the CBS daytime drama on the April 29th episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans learn that a character they love to hate isn't really dead after all, people. The villainous Sheila Carter, who was supposedly killed off 2 months ago on the CBS daytime drama, is actually alive and well, people. Alive and well. In an effort to bring back the popular Brown, head writer Brad Bell, who has his own issues going on, crafted a surprise comeback that involved a character named Sugar, who first emerged on Bold's sister soap. That would be The Young and the Restless, where Brown originated Sheila in 1990. Sheila has a look-alike named Sugar, naturally played by Brown. So she was the woman who was killed off by Steffi Forrester. Steffi? That's Steffi? Oh my, wait, where's my Rick? Hold on, people. 1 second here. Find my Rick. Where's Rick? Rick! Let's do it, Rick. Me and you. Let's do it together here. Let's go. What the hell's going on here? First you killed off a beloved character, and then you said it was only her evil twin sister? That's not gonna happen, Rick. That's not gonna happen. It was that Steffi. It was that Steffi who killed off the evil twin sister. I tell you, people, my mind is boggled here. Boggled. B&B has teased the possibility of a Sheila comeback for 2 weeks, with Deacon Sharp refusing to believe that his soulmate was dead. But fans may have had a hard time believing it would happen since Brown gave interviews saying she was leaving the Sun Center for good, people. And from February 6th to March 18th, Brown thought she was out of the soap biz entirely until she got the call from Bill. Anyways, they go on. First interview, yada yada yada. So surprising to everyone out there, except for the chat, who is stunned by the revelations of Sheila. Sheila here coming back. Thought freaking Steffi got rid of you, lady. It was just her evil twin sister all along. All along, people. Can't believe it. Cannot believe it. I tell you. Well, from one shocking revelation to another, people. To another. Strap on your seatbelts, people. You're not going to believe this. Not at all. From the New York Post. And Jordana Shell. The disturbing detail in Shrek you've completely missed until now says I won't be able to sleep, people. So now's your chance. Back away. Now's your chance to back away, people. Oh, donkey. Oh, let me take a drink. Oh, donkey. It's the hidden detail many wish their fairy godmothers could erase. God, I feel old already. 23 years after the release of everyone's favorite ogre, Shrek. Green ogre. Given its humor, we knew Shrek was just as popular with the adults as with kids, but this newly uncovered detail was darker than many expected. Movie detective Ivan Mars found a sinister ending involving Mama Bear from Goldilocks and the Three Bears, people. 3 bears. Let's get to it. Where is it? 1 second here. Find it here. Nope, not that. Get you people there. Where is that? There we go. In one scene near the start of Shrek, all 3 bears are seen in cages, having been caught by Lord Farquaad's soldiers. Yes, indeed. I can't believe it either. In cages. In cages, people. Dun, 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 dun. In the next scene, near the start, or excuse me, in the subsequent scene, Daddy Bear and Baby Bear look sad as they cuddle each other outside of Shrek's house, people. Wait for it, people. Wait for it. Wait for it. Much later, towards the end of the movie, Lord Forgott's quarters are shown. What do we see in there? What do we see in there? On the floor of his room is a rug that resembles none other than Mama Bear with her signature bow. It's true, people. It's true. I'm not crying. It's just the ogre onion layers, they said. Although it's been known to Shrek devotees for many years, people were unaware of the untimely end of Mama Bear. After this, many users struggled to cope with the macabre ending in black humor, people. Black humor. Imagine knowing your mom is someone's bedroom rug, one wrote. I don't have to imagine. Bear doesn't have to imagine at all. Bear knows where that rug is at. Bringing back so many memories. So many. Too many memories in one show. First, bringing back old Mama Bear being shot by the hunters out there. Now probably a rug. And then the Tampa Bay Lightning losing. Well, it's a tough day for Bear. It's really tough. Really tough. I was today years old when I discovered that the Goldilocks Mama Bear from Shrek died, and I think that will live rent-free with me forever, said one user. This is mad confusing, because, did this happen in Shrek? But Puss and Boots are in the same universe. So how are they still a thing in this latest PB movie? I have no idea. Another fan knew that Shrek was for adults all along. I kept telling people Shrek wasn't a kid-friendly film. It was subliminally for adults. The jokes, Easter eggs were crucial, they said. Adult text crying about Shrek's Mama Bear, wrote another person. Finally, another commented expressing how we all feel. I could have gone another 23 years without seeing this. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. That'll do. First Bammy's mom, and now this. I know, Peabody. I know. It's right here in the feels. Right here in the feels, man. It hurts. It hurts. And then Hercules wearing Scar's pelt. It's true. It's true. It hurts. It hurts, people. It's so much hurts. It's so very much hurts. Well, since we were talking about old Ron Red Rum DeSantis, let me bring this up. Get rid of this. Oh, for crying out loud. Shedding a tear already. There's no crying in Bear's channel. Gosh darn it. No crying. Sales of lab-grown cultivated meat have been banned. The new law also prevents local regulation of electric vehicle charging stations. I have no idea what one has to do with the other. From the Tampa Bay Times and the News Service of Florida. Governor Ron Red Rum DeSantis on Wednesday signed a measure that will bar selling or manufacturing lab-grown meat in Florida and prevent local regulation of electrical vehicle charging stations. I don't know what one has to do with the other. DeSantis said in the bill, which includes a blah, 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 will protect the state's cattle industry against, quote, an ideological agenda that wants to finger agricultural hey-oh as the problem. One of the things that these folks want to eliminate is meat production in the U.S., he said, while behind a lectern saying, save our beef. Save our beef. Opponents have contended that preventing sales or manufacturing of lab-grown or cultivated meats will halt innovation and create barriers for the free market. Screw you. The bill, in part, will make it a second-degree misdemeanor to sell or manufacture cultured meat, cultivated meat. The manufacturing process includes taking a small number of cultivated cells from animals and growing them in controlled settings to make food. You left out the part that they do this in the same way that they grow cancer, and also that it came from a Chinese bioweapons facility. Other than that, yeah, sure. The measure doesn't prohibit cultivated meat research because of concerns that such a ban could affect the space industry. Well, we gotta protect the space industry, which is looking at cultivated meats for long-term space journeys. Well, there goes Bear's desire to be an astronaut. If I gotta eat cultivated meats, the other astronauts on board might be eaten instead. Might be eaten instead. Arby's, we have the meats. Yeah, because nothing bad has come out of a lab lately. You're gonna get Bear banned again here. Crying out loud. Nobody came to Bear's defense when he got his video banned on the other channel for mentioning stuff like that. No. Nobody came to hold Bear's defense here. Crying out loud. People have really short-term memories. There we go. There you go. And finally, Bear is P-Money. This story is for you. Well, not really, but it's from Alberta. So, let's get right on into it. From the Edmonton Journal, which we're all subscribed to, aren't we? University of Alberta scientists refute T-Rex intelligence claims. How dare they? The team concluded that T-Rex was probably only about as smart as a crocodile and not a baboon. Not a baboon, people. Two University of Alberta neurobiologists have joined an international team of scientists to refute a 2023 study claiming that the T-Rex were as smart as primates. The team, which includes Associate Christian Gutierrez Abinez and Doug Wiley, a neuroscience professor with the U of A's Department of Biology Sciences, have published new findings refuting a 2023 study that claimed dinosaurs like the T-Rex may have been smart as baboons and could share knowledge and tool use. Good lord, people. I would be afraid of T-Rexes making the little flint spears and whatnot. Although they have the tiny little arms. So I doubt that they could throw their spears very far. But the fact that T-Rexes might have spears to throw, that's pretty scary. Pretty scary nonetheless, people. There were a lot of people who thought the record needed to be set straight. There were? Partially because it did make it into the press. How dare you? You end up with this popular idea that the T-Rex was super smart and could use tools and have a culture, and you go, whoa. In a new study published in the journal The Anatomical Record, we're all subscribed to that, the team examined the techniques used by the author of the 2023 study, neuroscience scientist Susanna Herculano Hozol of Vanderbilt University, to estimate rather, the size of the dinosaur and the number of neurons it had. They found that Herculano Hozol's assumptions were unreliable. She's focused on the neuron number, and they're way too high anyway, they said. The new study clarifies that, although all birds are dinosaurs, many other dinosaurs were reptiles with brains far different from those of mammals and birds. Most notably, their brains do not fill their skulls like a mammal brain and are less packed with neurons than mammals and birds. The structure of the reptile brain also limits the complexity of their social behavior. Pardon me here, people. Grab a drink. That scared beer. That scared beer. A beer knows which province I live in. Really? I had no idea. Well, now we know. Now we know. We'll be seeing you soon, P-Money. We'll be seeing you soon. Hey, one thing going for Canada, we do have some of the best dinosaur fossil deposits in the world. Yay! The team concluded that T-Rex was probably only about as smart as a crocodile and not a baboon, people. We're not dissing the T-Rex. Yes, you are. You just said he wasn't as smart. He's not as smart as a baboon. He's only as smart as a crocodile. We're not dissing the T-Rex. Yes, you are. We're just saying that claiming the T-Rex had the intelligence of a baboon and culture might be taking it too far. Too far out there, people. Too far out there. Well, let's see what's going on in the Alberta Canadian province here. Let's see. One day later, Alberta restores funding for low-income transit in Edmonton and Calgary. Yay! Alberta continues to block efforts to have its pension plan survey data released. Release the survey data. Edmonton weather. Snow, snow, more snow, snow. Yay! It's kind of like the weather person in San Diego, just kind of like reversed. It's like, what's the weather in Edmonton? Snow. Oh, okay. What's it gonna be like tomorrow? Snow. Oh, okay. How about later in the week? Snow. Oh, okay. Edmonton police seek person of interest after Second World War II era Hangar 11 fire. How dare you? Alberta farmer who started deadly chase of Menace hunters granted day of parole. Wait, what? Alberta farmer who started deadly chase of Menace hunters granted a day of parole. That's a sentence that only Alberta can produce, people. Only Alberta in the Edmonton Journal. We are all subscribed to the Edmonton Journal out here. And Moon, Ostad, whatever. I don't care, people. Nobody cares. I lived in Kenya for 8 months. They are infested with baboons. Trust me, baboons aren't smart. Man, you're really laying it on thick here today. Laying it on thick. Oh, there's dummy baboons. Oh, yeah. Yay, it's May and we're scheduled to get snow tonight. I am shaking my head when I read the weather report. Well, if it's any consolation, P-Money, it's gone from the beautiful, nice weather here in Florida to the starting to become oppressive. And oh boy, here comes the mosquitoes. Oh boy, here comes the love bugs. Oh boy, here comes all the other biting critters out there. Looking forward to a hot summer. Hot summer. I'll give you the Florida weather report for the summer. It's going to be hot. If you were in Central Florida, about 2:30 to 3 o'clock, it's going to rain every single day. And it's going to be humid. It's going to be hella humid. I'm going to patent that. Hella humid. Hella humid out here. So there you are, people. There you are. There you are, people. Yes, indeed. All right, where am I? Where the heck am I, dear? Come on, man. Where are we at here? Let's see. Did all that, did that. I wish I could do some campaign updates, but once again, we are without email here, so we will do the best we can. The best we can, and the best we should, people. Yes, indeed. Oh, quick update here. Let me see if I can. I can't. Let me see here. 1 second, people. We are going to be doing. Probably not on Saturday. It's probably not going to be on Saturday. But I did want to put out there. Let me get it to the thing here. We're going to be doing another watch along out here. Coming up here relatively soon. I wanted it to be this Saturday. I don't think it's going to be that case. So it probably next Saturday. Probably next Saturday. And let me find it here. Where is it? With the thing. Come on, beer. Professional show. Yada, yada, yada. We're going to be doing. There we go. We're going to be doing the Dr. No watch along, people. So if you happen to be a fan of James Bond, or Sean Connery, or just Bear himself, come on down we're going to be doing the very first, if we don't count Casino Royale, the very first James Bond movie. So if you enjoyed the Rambo watch along, actually, the Rambo watch alongs kind of picked up here recently. So if you've enjoyed the watch alongs, we're going to be doing another one by popular demand. People, they was going to do Star Trek, but they says no, 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 no. We want to do James Bond. So we're going to be doing Doctor No coming first. Coming first, even though it was after what was it? From Russia with Love in the novel series. It was after that, but whatever. We'll do Doctor No first. The old James Bond. So we will do that. Doctor Y. No, Doctor No. Hey there, Apex. Good to have you here. Next Saturday, sir. Next Saturday. We'll go ahead and mark that down in the old calendar. Dr. No, next Saturday. We're going to enjoy that. It's going to be very interesting. 1962. They made movies a little bit differently back then. Love it or hate it. I hope you love it. We're going to be going through each and every one of that. No censorship. Just going to be enjoying it. Freaking James Bond smokes. Oh my god. Spoiler alert. He also shoots people and sleeps with women. Great stuff out there. Great stuff. Oh, and they have actresses that are in Chinese face, which is kind of interesting. I have no idea why they did that, but I found that out on the watch that I did the other day. So, yeah, anyways, if you want to enjoy Dr. No, we'll do that. Let me see. When is that? Where's the calendar at here? 1 second here, people. The 11th. The 11th, people. Mark that down on your calendar. Saturday, 8 p.m. We'll give it a little bit of time before we get started there, but 8 p.m. May 11th. May 11th. May the 11th be with you. Go check out good old Dr. No. Dr. No. 007, 1962 to 2021. Yeah, I never saw the last one. No Time to Pay. No Time to Pay. So there you go. I just stopped at Tomorrow Never Dies. We're not going to do the entire thing. Probably the first. It takes Bear quite a little bit to bring these together. So it'd probably be the first 4 or 5. I want to at least get through Goldfinger, one of Bear's favorite movies of all time. Maybe Thunderball. You Only Live Twice. We'll see. We'll see after that point. But yeah, 5 was enough to take up the entire year last year with the Rambo stuff. So we're getting to a little bit late of a start on Rambo here. Rambo. Oh, for crying out loud. On James Bond. Good thing I didn't call him Rocky. On James Bond here, we're going to go through them and kind of enjoy some old classic movies here from James Bond. So hope you guys come and enjoy us. Not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday. So come on out. Why do I keep doing that? Come on out. Enjoy with Bear. Hopefully P Money and the rest of us. Let's see. I'd stop at Tomorrow Never Dies. Or GoldenEye. I love GoldenEye. GoldenEye is great. I still think Goldfinger is better than GoldenEye. That's just Bear's personal opinion. Although I liked Pierce Brosnan's Bond better than I did Daniel Craig's any day of the week. Even the last one with Halle Berry. I thought the first 2/3 of that movie was really good. I thought that. I thought that was good. Let's see. From Russia with Love, excellent. I would kind of wish that I had started with From Russia with Love, but we'll do that second. We'll go in chronological order there. Then do Goldfinger. So yeah, we will probably just the Sean Connery stuff, unless we just get like a really huge popular demand for doing some of the other Bonds out there. But there you go. Roger Moore, yeah, I like Roger Moore. He played it more as kind of more as a playboy than and more kind of tongue in cheek rather than. I like the original Sean Connery stuff where it was very much more tradecraft and especially from Russia with Love. That was all just straight tradecraft, spy tradecraft stuff is great. So A Spy Who Loved Me, that was another good one. They were all really good. I never liked any of the Daniel Craig ones. Um, the Quantum of Solace movie was just terrible. It was just awful. Awful, awful, awful. That one in Moonraker, he says. Well, I don't know if it was it 26, 27 movies. We'll be doing this until like 2027 or something like that. Maybe Bear would have a professional show by then. I found out that was it Christopher Lee? I think it was Christopher Lee that did the bad guy in the Man with the Golden Gun. He was supposed to be Doctor No. They were supposed to do Christopher Lee as Doctor No, and it just didn't happen to work out. I think he was a relative, like a cousin or something like that of Ian Fleming. So they were gonna have him in as Doctor No. And they ended up getting I forget the other actor's name. I don't have that right off the top of the head here, but oh, well, we can just list them all here, people. Tim O'Connor. Okay, I had no idea. Thank you, Apex. More knowledge than beer. More knowledge than beer here. Thank you, sir. So man, I hope that beer brings some knowledge to the table here and has some enjoyable stuff. But yeah, again, let me see. Let me just get to it here real quickly so I can kind of show people. Let me just do something real quick. Bear with beer here for 1 second. This isn't. I haven't have it set up here, so this isn't going to be quite the way that we do it. But let me see. Thing with the thing. Let me just do that. Add file. I'm just gonna pick one here. It doesn't matter. I'll pick that one. What the heck? Why not the bungalow? Well, I want to pick all of them. I don't know if these are going to be in order, but we'll do it. So, just to show you kind of how we do this, it's going to be slower than that. There we go. Do that. So I can't show the movie. I can't play the movie for you people. So what we're going to be doing is having what we call a watch along. So as the movie progresses along, obviously this is not timed right. I just did it here just a second ago. So it's not timed correctly, but hopefully we're going to time it up just right. So as you're watching along in the movie, it'll go along with what you see on the screen. Or if you don't have the movie, you can kind of get the gist of what's going on. Bond kissing the girl and all that sort of stuff. She's supposed to be Chinese. I guess. I don't know. So I have no idea how that worked out. But anyways, kind of how we're going to be doing it. If you've seen any of the Rambo watch-alongs, that's kind of how we're going to be doing it. Bear needs to go and uh, get his times right for all the scenes and everything. So obviously it won't be going this fast, and hopefully it won't be repetitive here. But there we go. There we are. That'll be a little bit how it's going to look like with the watch along coming along. So if you don't already have the movie, Doctor No, go out either rent it or stream it. I guess you could buy it. It's not that expensive. If you got Amazon, I think it's on the Amazon Prime. If you've got that, the Prime Video. Uh, Chinese dirty music. Oh, for crying out loud. So if you don't have the movie already, go ahead, go out, check it out, and come back here on the 11th. On the 11th, and we will watch along together, people. Fortunately, I can't play it. They will ban Bear. Bear just played the credit sequence of Rambo 4 just to show the credits because he was walking down the road for like the longest time. I thought it was funny. Showing the credits, and that got Bear struck for copyright. I'm showing the people that are making the movie. How is this a copyright violation? I'm literally showing the people making it. Not claiming a copyright at all. Got struck for that. So I cannot show the movie, but I can show pictures of it and talk about it. So we'll call it educational. Call it educational or something like that. Anyways, there is that. Top 3 themes. He says themes. Okay. License to Kill. Interesting. Thunderball. Goldeneye. I still think Goldfinger, man. That is. If you're talking about like music themes, yeah, Goldfinger. Any day of the week. John Barry, just excellent. Excellent with it. And how it would kind of blend in and kind of come in together, with the James Bond sort of theme, throughout the movie. Just how that blended in together. Oh, excellent. Excellent movie. I can't wait till we get to Goldfinger. Excellent movie. Excellent, excellent movie. Bad Bear, what you gonna do when YouTube comes for you? He did what? I did. I showed the credits. He took it away from me. Took it away from me, man. Well, it's still there, but they copyright struck it or something. I don't know. Wasn't like the other video where they took it down. He didn't take that one down, but there you go. You expect me to talk, Goldfinger? No, I expect you to die. Great, excellent. God, I love that movie. Excellent movie. So many quotable lines. Um, the only thing in Goldfinger that Beer didn't like was just some of the editing on the car chases. It just looked a little bit off, especially compared to modern day car chase scenes and stuff like that. But other than that, everything about that movie, Beer loves. Like some people love Star Wars, Beer loves Goldfinger. Goldfinger. Dun, 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 dun. Now I got that Goldfinger song stuck in my head. Ha ha! That's what you get for teasing Beer early about his beloved Tampa Bay Lightning. Can't believe it, man. Sticking refs. The dang refs. Anyhow. Let's go ahead. Just go ahead. Leave it right there, people. Want to thank everybody that came out here today. Let's see. Of course, Apex Pussy Galores Flying Circus. Excellent. Oh man, what a great. Oh, yeah, yeah. And the surprise twist at the end. Oh, it's just excellent. I can't say too much about Goldfinger. I gotta get through 2 movies before I get to that one. 2 movies before that one. An assassin second to none. The man with the golden gun. Yeah, he should have been Dr. No. Kind of interesting. Of course, it would have been in Chinese face as well. So I don't know. I don't know why they couldn't hire 2 movies. Let's see. You got Dr. No, and then you had Goldfinger, and both of them. Slight spoiler alert. Both movies, the villains in the movie were the Chinese. It's kind of interesting. They were far ahead back in 1962. Seeing what went on there. All right. Anyways, I gotta go through this here. P Money, Marc, Amy, also Melissa as well out there. Apex. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? All of our Russian bots and or lurkers. I want to thank each and every one of you. We do this every Wednesday and Saturday. Try and do it at 8 p.m. So come on down here on Saturday. We'll have another great show for you then. But you know what? All of this talk about $500 Disney meals has made Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people,